Well, good morning. We're live here. The biggest con is being played right in front of all of us, and most people don't even know it. And I'm talking about the government shutdown. I want to give you my thoughts on this morning, folks. I wish I had something positive to bring you. Start. Let's do that. It is Sunday. The sun is shining, and Agent Orange, thank you, buddy, for being here. What I'm going to say, a lot of people are not going to like it, but I'm going to give you the reality of this shutdown from my perspective. Please leave me a comment. Tell me, do you agree or you disagree with me? Okay? This is not about what they're saying. This is red and blue, all right? Blaming each other to try to get a win at the sacrifice of the people of the United States of America. That's totally ridiculous. That shows very clearly that your U.S. House of Representatives do not care about us. Let me explain it. You realize what the U.S. House of Representatives is. That's your Congress and your Senate. Now, the Congress passed the bill, went on to the Senate, but it's not being passed in the Senate. Everybody wants to blame Donald Trump. Yeah, maybe he is a little bit to blame here, okay? But you can't blame him until that bill gets on his desk. And it's got to pass the Senate to get on his desk. And it doesn't seem like it's getting there. This is not anything to do with what they're saying. This all has to do with the upcoming midterm elections. That's all this is. Nothing more. All they care about are politics, okay? And to get voted into office. They'll promise you the world and give you nothing. Happy birthday, Sammy. Everybody wish Sammy a happy birthday. A lot of terrible things are happening at the sacrifice of the people. You know who gets paid in the government? Your U.S. House of Representatives. They get voted. They get paid. Everybody else on the lower end, your air traffic, you can't go take a flight today. What are you, crazy to go to the airport? All right? You can't do that. Flights being delayed, canceled all over the place. SNAP benefits. People can't get food to eat. But Mike Johnson has our Congress out. They're not working. They're not in Washington, D.C. They're home. They are home on vacation for 40 days now, being paid. Okay? And they're not. You're going to tell me that there's not other work that they could do? There's going to be a lot of things. We have a lot of problems. What are they solving at home? No, what they're doing? They're politicking. They get elected again. You see, you got to understand. Right now, Trump is president. He has the Congress and he has the Senate. But midterms, he could lose that. And what happens if he loses that? He becomes what is known as a lame duck president and will not be able to get anything accomplished while he's in office. Good morning. No, he won't be able to do a thing. Executive orders, yeah, they'll sign a ton of executive orders to get things. All right? Done. But the next president will just overturn all those executive orders. It's a teeter-totter. That's what they do. Okay? So, in other words, our government's at a standstill. And who is hurting? Who's sacrificing? We, the people. We are the pawns in this chess game. They are the kings and queens. You know, I'm not the brightest guy in the world, but I do understand politics. Our Constitution is ruined. Okay? Hello, Mio, Lupar, Brad, Dog. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this morning. I wish I could come and tell you some happy things and positive things and that we were going to be okay. But I'm definitely afraid of what's going on. People right now, they just want to blame Trump. Okay? That's what they do. Trump wants the nuclear option. You know what the nuclear option is? That's where they stop the filibuster and they can win with just the Republican votes. Guess who's stopping that for Trump? The Republicans. His people are stopping it for him. What's that tell you? It tells you that he is losing his MAGA support. Yes, folks, that's what's happening. He's not happy about it, obviously. Okay? He's one president that's got more loyalty than any other president I ever seen. But now that's starting to disappear because of this government shutdown. They want to blame it, Obamacare, okay? They want, the Democrats want $1 trillion, $1 trillion, like it's nothing. There, folks, here, get some beauty here today, okay? This is the pond here. You can see the fishes over here. Give you something happy. At least the fish are happy. These fish are happy. You know why? They get fed every day. Yeah, they get fed. But what about all these people? Okay? What about all these people who rely on SNAP benefits in order to put food on their table? Okay? Food, which should be a basic necessity. A basic necessity that is being held back from the lowest people on the totem pole in this country. For whatever reason, those folks can't afford food. They deserve it, folks. All right? And look, for all you trolls, I'm not paying attention to your nasty comments. I don't let it bother me because you don't know any better. You weren't taught respect, honor, loyalty. You don't care about it. You don't know what it is. Folks, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Do what you can to help me out over here, bring you these things. Going to another subject. AI, artificial intelligence. 1.5 million jobs have been lost to AI. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. Technology, especially AI, will be the destruction of the world. Will I be here to see it? I don't think so. Okay? After all, I am 80 years old. How much longer do I have? I don't know. But does it really care? Well, while I'm here, I'm trying to give you some proper advice, some knowledge that maybe you don't understand. I'm sure some of you understand what I'm saying. Okay? You're right there. Who just wrote that? James Timmons. Thank you for that there. You're right. We live in a country of hate. And it starts in Washington, D.C. From the top. That's how it begins, folks. It don't begin on the bottom. It begins on the top and trickles down. That's what they're doing. I'm sick and tired of their crappy excuses that they're coming out with of why they are not opening this government. I'm fed up with all the politicians. The red, the blue, I don't care what it is. Can't get nothing positive on television anymore. All right? Politics has destroyed Hollywood. Yeah, that's one of the things, folks, that have destroyed Hollywood. Politics. Actors and actresses had to put their nose and 2 cents into it. Why don't you just stick to what you do? Act. Be an actor. Be an actress. Okay? Why don't people just do what they gotta do? And show some love. There's no love going around anymore. It's all hatred. Hatred, hatred. I didn't want to bring you this sad news today, folks, but somebody had to. We're being conned. You're listening to red, you're listening to blue, okay? Don't think that they're not working together to bring this destruction that's taking place on the American people. 40 days, 40 days, and your Congress is not even in Washington, D.C. Your Congress is not there. They think they did their job because they passed the bill and then go home. You don't have any idea how many other bills are sitting there, okay? Many more things that are important to each and every person in this country, and they're home on vacation on your dime. And everybody keeps sucking it in, and you believe you're red, you believe you're blue. I don't believe none of them. None of them. How could we? They lie to us. You heard me say when I was talking about addiction that you could tell when an addict is lying, when he's moving his lips. You can tell when a politician is lying, when they move their lips. Think about that, folks. I got a good group of people to follow me here, and I want to thank you all because without you, I wouldn't even be coming here. Okay? Knowledge is power, folks. Use it. Use your vote. Use it properly. Study who you're going to vote for. Don't vote because they're red or blue, okay? Vote because you know that they will do what they say they will do. Look at their records. See what kind of things they voted on. Is that the type of person you want to vote for? For your congressman? For your senator? You don't do that. Most people don't do that. They don't know. Most people vote red or blue. This is not about colors. This is about your life. Your life, our life. It's terrible what's going on. I'm disgusted with it. Nothing I can do. I'm 80 years old. I should run for president. Of course, I wouldn't get it because I'm a convicted felon, probably. Okay? Actually, they should have more convicted felons in office because we would do the right thing. Well, what's going on over here? Folks taking pictures. Take a walk over, see what's going on, folks. What do you think? Hmm? Hmm? Well, some kind of photo shoot's going on here. What are you doing, a photo shoot?
Yeah, family pictures for the
Oh,
holidays.
family?
Yeah, for the holidays.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, happy holidays.
Yes, and then they can send it to the
Where y'all
grandparents.
from?
Switzerland and
New York, but not LA now.
New York, LA,
New York.
international. You
I'm,
know?
I'm originally from New York.
What part?
Huh?
What
I
part?
was born in upstate, but I lived in, my last residence was MDC Brooklyn, where Diddy was.
Oh, very
yeah.
nice.
I used to live in Brooklyn, Fort Greene. I don't know
Huh?
if you know that. Brooklyn, Fort Greene. That's where I used to live. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know that.
I know Brooklyn, Queens very well.
Oh, it was best time. The people there are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you folks, all good luck to you all.
Enjoy the
Thank
day.
you so
All right,
much.
take care.
Yes, thank
You're
you.
on my YouTube channel. You got a few hundred people here.
Okay.
you.
All right.
Say hi.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, folks.
Ready?
Nice people, happy. It's nice to see happy people.
You have no light in your
They're not watching the news.
Can you make something happen out of that? You have to look for it. Maybe you go around with your other put your arm.
Well, folks, that's about all I got to say today. All right. I want to thank you for coming here. God bless you all. It is Sunday. Have a great day. I'll show you the fish again. For those of you, see all sizes. Look at big white one, a big gray one, all colors.
All right, Dom.
And then the little babies.
One of the protectors to come.
That's
Dominique.
what we have to watch out for, is our babies, our children. All right? What are we going to leave for our children? Take care, folks. God bless you.